April 25th, 2014. These are Earth-facing images from the Solar Dynamics Observatory. There's your flare that we had before midnight. They now have it as a 1.3. Also, after that, notice the magnetic activity over this sunspot. Giant looping lines of magnetism there. It looks like the symbol for the atom. But notice the dark lines here in the other camera across the surface at an angle. Those filaments can release, and we've seen it cause coronal mass ejections with the filament releases. But we saw this about 6 weeks ago, I think, when the sunspot seemed to diminish on the surface. We saw a buildup of the filaments. It's like the sun is going to use either the sunspots or the filaments, as it has to release this energy. There's your 1.3 last night coming in. We've had a mid-grade C. That was, I think, a backside flare. I'll show you there to the right. Now, this is stereo ahead, different satellite altogether on the other side of the sun. There's your X flare, and you see in the last few frames to the right, it appears to be a semi-backside flare. Right there. That's the latest information. Now let's look at the last few days. Go back to a different satellite called SOHO. This is LASCO C2 images. 24th will come up into the 25th as you see Mercury come in there. Back it up. That was a fast flare. See that? Let's look at the CME tracker for a moment. Notice as Mercury comes in behind, the X flare goes out the right side of the sun if you're Earth facing. In the square box, you've got stereo B. It's going to take the brunt of that X flare. And that's why the optics are so bad on that satellite now, because it was either 2010 or 2011 when it took about an X3 head on like this, and the optics have been distorted ever since that point. But again, Earth is to the right in the yellow dot. You can look across the top and see what is what, guys, on this chart. But again, it looks like the filaments will be our main concern for the next few days, and the coronal mass ejections that they can throw out. Guys, in the next hour or so, I will have the plutonium file video up. Be safe.